Ben, we were seeing a little bit earlier some of that really torrential rain in Cumbria.
Yeah, some extraordinarily wet weather across the northwest of England. Ben, also parts of southern Scotland. There are numerous flood warnings in force and river levels have been rising, as you can see from this Weather Watcher picture from close to Cockermouth. And there is no real surprise as to why we've seen so much of that flooding and disruption, because the rain has been piling into this part of the country. In fact, according to the Environment Agency, 350 millimetres of rain has fallen so far in parts of Cumbria. I say so far because the rain is still falling. A Met Office amber warning in force, disruption and flooding looking very likely. You can see a really soggy afternoon across parts of Cumbria, southern Scotland, turning increasingly wet for Wales, the southwest of England, quite windy in amongst this rain band as well.
Hello there, good afternoon. Well, another blustery but mild start to the day today. Some lovely blue skies already out there across London, and we will carry those sunny spells through into this afternoon.
Good evening. We've got change afoot with our weather. We've had, of course, this very mild air with us of late. That's set to be replaced by something a bit less mild, and it's going to turn more unsettled. So we've got rain heading our way, and the first batch of that wet weather has got us in its sights, perhaps at times tonight, but especially into tomorrow morning. That's this feature here. And the air that tucks in is just that bit fresher. So temperatures for tomorrow a little bit lower than we've seen over recent days, around 14 or 15 degrees. Take a look then at the outlook. Well, yes, it is an unsettled story. I think Saturday we could well see some heavy rain at first. It may well clear though as the day goes on. We see something a bit brighter following on behind. But with the low pressure in charge for Sunday, expect some windy conditions and further heavy rain. And then as we push into next week, more unsettled weather in store, and we will notice a drop in our temperatures. So feeling that bit more typical, I think, for October. Have a good evening.
Not too good in parts of Scotland or northern England.
Absolutely, and we've been watching the number of flood warnings increase through today. So rain has continued in southern Scotland, as we've been hearing, for the Scottish borders, Dumfries and Galloway, and of course in Cumbria. And it's not hard to see why, as I show you the rainfall picture since yesterday. Just incessant pulses of heavy rain running across the same parts of Scotland and indeed northwest England, and nearly 370 millimetres of rain has fallen in the wettest parts of the Cumbrian hills, and all of that feeding through the rivers and streams. And there's still a Met Office amber warning in force in Cumbria for the rain here. Actually, it's a bit of a lull at the moment, but the rain is going to come back. It's wettest this evening across parts of Wales and southwest England, so some difficult travel conditions here. But notice through the night the rain will start again in Cumbria and across parts of southern Scotland. It's going to be a little bit cooler overnight tonight. It's a messy start to the day tomorrow. There's a lot of cloud around and outbreaks of rain in many areas, including in parts of eastern England, which have had a largely dry week. Now, the idea tomorrow is that we'll start to turn drier and brighter from the west, but we still into the afternoon have this area of heavy rain impacting parts of Cumbria and moving through Scotland away from the far northwest. But most places are drier and brighter as Friday comes to an end, feeling a little bit fresher. But remember, even when the rain ends, the flood risk will continue, and we have further heavy showers running in towards the southwest during Friday evening from a weather system overnight into Saturday. It will clear away quickly on Saturday to sunshine and showers. And then another low pressure system on Sunday with more rain, and some of this is going to be heavy and accompanied by strong winds. Look, I've talked a lot about rain. There'll be some sunshine at times too this weekend. This picture from today from a sunnier part of Scotland. But of course, whilst the rain continues and there is more rain in the forecast this weekend, absolutely keep across the latest flood and weather warnings where you live, or indeed if you're on holiday in these areas too. And you can do that, of course, by visiting our website. Next week, Clive, it turns colder.
Ooh, okay. Nick, many thanks. Nick Miller there.
And is there something I should know about the next few days?
I see what you did there is very good. You may get some use out of the umbrella over the next few days. That's a different song, a different artist. We've had another dry day today. We saw some sunshine eventually this afternoon coming through the cloud. Tomorrow is a little bit different. We'll see some rain for a time, especially in the morning, and then it will turn brighter again into the afternoon. And if you're heading out tomorrow evening, it's going to stay fine out there. But there are more active weather systems heading our way as we go on through the weekend. So we're likely to see another spell of rain coming our way into Saturday morning before it turns dry and brighter into the afternoon, and some heavier rain on Sunday as well, with some stronger winds clearing to sunshine later. So the weekend's shaping up. Riz.
Nick, thanks very much indeed.
A very good evening to you. Blustery winds really whipping up for some of us in the next 24 hours. Some stronger gusts through England and Wales as we head into the end of the week. Staying mild given the time of year, for the time being at least, and a good deal of wet weather to come as we approach the weekend. That's if it's not raining with you already.